What's up, guys? How's it going? Just trying to make sure everything's working correctly. Oh, sounds like it is. All right. Good morning, everyone. All right. First thing I'm going to do is just, I don't think there's any news today. Looks like basically no news today. All right. Plan today. Oh. Let's bring up the ES real quick. As long as we're above 60.42. All right, so this morning if you're looking on the ES, which they both kind of follow each other, we're just kind of looking to make sure 60.42 is going to hold up, which we're about 10 points away. So might have a push down this morning to kind of retest this. And if we lose the 42, we could dip 20 points, and I think that would give us our opening week gap fill in. So we'll just wait and see what happens. We'll stick this to the side. This way we can just kind of. Actually, let's stick this up here. I think as long as 772 holds, we may make a run to 675 based on. See. Good morning, Outer. $21,670. Let's see. Let me get that opening week gap levels. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect today. You know, it's a Monday, pretty much the next day after that big news from big move from Friday. All right, so that's what I was saying. Like if I think if we push up in that 772 holds, I think that's why I said that we possibly could get a sell down to 670, because that's where I'm looking at the opening week gap fill in is at. Is down at the 660s, 65s. Opening gap 21,685. We also got the London lows down at this 21,700s. All right, so the levels that we have in the chat here is the levels that I'll be looking for this morning. And you just kind of play, you know, I play a lot off the support and resistant levels, or it helps me stay out of trades. But these are the levels we're looking for. Kind of starting with the ES. We want to make sure 6042 is going to hold up this morning. And the ES numbers, those are Adam Manzini levels that are on Twitter. Wow, it looks like we're getting a push already. It's kind of it's kind of like if it said this 72 holds, we'll probably have a nice push down. It was right on top of it too. But it was minutes before pre-market, so there was no way I was going to take it. Oh, you think we could have like a nice range day? Yeah, Friday was those once, like maybe twice a month type trading days where we just sell off completely all day. I like ranging days. I mean, not ranging days, but I like trending days where we just buy. You can just buy the pullback pretty much all day. And those are kind of my favorites since they're bull flags and bear flags. Yeah, right now we're sitting at the London mid. Good morning, Java. What I'd like to see is if you pay attention to the ES, I want to see the ES go down and retest those 42s and see if those 42s hold up. Then that'll be kind of give us confirmation that, you know, we could be in the a long, you can kind of be looking for longs. Then for longs, I think for the NQ here, I like to see us above 75. Damn, didn't even have time to rethink. Above 88. Whew. I think we're going to reverse. I think that might have been I think that was a liquidity grab fake out there. See, we lost that 72s again. Well, it's definitely starting out, like you're saying, out of that search, seek and destroy. Yeah, going to that. What's that? 684. Let me see my ES chart real quick. All right. All right, here's the one level we're waiting on, the 642. We're trying to lose the 642s here. Whoa, what a bounce off the 642. That's why I didn't get short, is because I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with this 642 level. And we swept the London lows. Nice. We're going to lose it. Yeah, I feel like we could get down to the 75s. Right now, we just kind of have to be patient. So this is the Manzini bull bear line here at the 42s. I'm going to try this with just 2 micros. Just because it could ricochet back up. We're at that line in the sand where that's why you've seen a lot of bouncing back and forth. I wouldn't go in this like full like throttle or anything. That's why we're just going in with 2 micros. So we're just going to risk like what, $40? We can't lose 42. More likely, I'll probably just end up closing this trade or it'll stop me out. I feel like, damn it. Let me do the first target there. All right. Ah, shoot. Couldn't get the runner. God dang it. Yeah, I was hoping to get 875 as the target. I won't. And I still think we may get that 875. That's why I chose 80. I was trying to just be in the middle. So this was Manzini's bear bull line. See how we kept retesting 42? Had the fake breakouts. Then once we lost it, so we could possibly push all the way down to the 60-20s on the ES. So we could have a nice sell-off. Yeah, outer. That's why I was trading super small. Either we're just going to get small profit or I was waiting on the breakout. Ooh, look at it go. Get above the 42 and we'll look for longs. Let me look at my time ranges. Oh, are they not on? Come on. Oh, here we go. That was almost like the 5-minute retest. Yeah, that's where I want to see it go back to the 775s outer. That was going to be my target earlier. What sucks, we're going to sit here and watch this for the next few minutes. And it's going to be just a straight boner candle to the downside. Just 2 micros again, guys. We're just going to keep it small. Oh my God. There's the boner candle we were talking about. Saw that coming. Just didn't know when it was going to happen. Woof. Uh-oh, I don't know what that was. I can show you everything I'm looking at taking this. So I'm taking my trades on Rico charts, but I have them mirrored over here. So I'm taking my trades off of here. I'm looking at the trend. I'm also watching this buy sell volume momentum. See, we're in the negative. We're straight down. We had over halfway through it. More likely we'll be running like this 0.14. Then also this indicator here, which we used it a little bit on Friday. There's the 75 that we were trying to target earlier. and the ES charts, what the Manzini's levels. How we talked about the 42. I still feel like we got a long ways to go down. If you stay on Manzini's path, we could go all the way down to the 60-42. You just got to make sure this is not a failed breakdown of the 42, because we could easily get back above the 42 and just go straight to the moon. So I also started a new funded account trade today too. I wanted to trade the one that we traded last. There's the straight down. Oh my God, we left so much on the table. Ah. And that was also a 15-minute breakout too. Also, anybody that likes to play those like style trading with your 15-minute candle breakout, man. I just left like 40 points or more on the board. We can also wait and see if we get some kind of wick retest. This is kind of curling. Kind of see how we're curling back around. So it could chop a little bit here. And we could move lower. We're just going to probably chop a little bit. Usually when this curls back up like this, we chop a little bit. I wouldn't mind seeing like a 15-minute retest where we just pull back up, especially if it sells through this 52, get that 15-minute retest there. And this was your macro time. So we had a lot of stuff lining up for this push down. So we're definitely, well, I don't know. I don't have any more evals for Apex. Just because we got 7 funded accounts with them, but I got to wait another week, next week, before I get a reset. And I don't want to buy a new one just because we're so close to a reset. And plus, I got to pay for 2 more funded accounts. Because I got this one I still got to pay for next month. And this one also from Passing Friday. Let me bring the ES chart over and see where we're at on ES. Okay, so we just literally, if this 20 holds, that could possibly be our bottom. I'll leave it right here. So you either want to see 20 fail or have a nice little fail breakout, then push back up. But if 20 doesn't hold up, we're going to probably all the way down to the 604. So a lot more room to the downside. You just don't want to be faked out trying to short. That's all. Sell side liquidity at the 510s. That's a long ways down. Maybe that's at 604 or yeah, the 6004. Damn, that thing curled back too. All right, retesting the 604s. I mean, the 620s. Really need a push back up into the 600s to retest the 20 or the 9 in this EMA back up here at the 655. That would be the better of the trade instead of trying to just get short at the bottom. House today on the internet, so I don't even know why it'd be even messing up. Because I have a Gigablast internet where I got 1,000 upload and 1,000 down. Yeah, might have to end up resetting it later today or something. I'm not really sure. Wow, not even really a good pullback, guys. Wow, it's just going to keep going. Woo, look at that. See, I didn't even take the retest of the 20. I was still nervous because we were so far down. Oh my God, it just sold off the 20. There comes the 604s. You could have traded Manzini levels today and just got paid. So if you go to Twitter and just look up Adam Manzini, this is where I get these ES levels from. Look, plan today. Hold runners as long as above 60, 42. 42 fails, we dip to 20. I mean, that's that simple. Goodness. Did anybody catch the short down? Or anybody just jump in? Just jump in and pray? Goodness. When it sells down this much, it's really hard to jump in just because, you know, I have the kind of luck. If I say I'm just going to jump in, that stuff just goes straight back up. And I'm trading funded accounts only, so we're not trying to overly trade a lot like I usually do with the evals. All right, here's our 604. Wow. What's crazy is my original entry was back up here at like 697. Man, I did not expect this kind of like sell off today. Oof. So what we're doing is just waiting for a pushback up. Selling right through the pivot, guys. And we're almost out of the macros. I would think that we would start slowing down in a minute. I don't even think we've had a 21 pullback. We had a nice little touch of the 21 here, but ever since then, it's just been straight down. We didn't even barely had a pullback to touch the non-EMA. Yeah. I was debating on if I was going to trade this morning because I thought it was going to be straight chop today because we had that big move Friday. No news Monday. I thought it was just going to be crappy price action. This might have been our pullback here. There's your 9. I think we get a, see if we get a little bit more. I want to see this like curl back around here. And right now, if you look on the ES, that 604 is what's holding. So we had a 604 fail. We pushed above. So now you want to see it re-lose that 604. Holy goodness. And that's almost a 100-point move back up. Where we retrace at? 36? Man, insane. That is insane. Straight up. I like to see what's going to happen here also. All right, here's our 21 touch. I think it looks like it wants to curl back around. Let's see here. 52. Damn it. Didn't. Did not break outside of the gap. We was looking for a print above, but man, it was just right above it. So we're not going to take it. Even if it is going to be a winner, we're still not going to take it. Because let's see if we can get some kind of pullback to retest this area here. There's the print above. Just waiting to see if that's going to hold first. Because you got the session mid up there too, along with the 50 EMA. So two micros, guys. We could get our face ripped off. No, it's so we're being this what for 40 bucks? Yeah, 40 bucks. Nah. Now we're just in it for 3 points. What it is, we're trying for bigger moves because we're only using 2 micros. So, I mean, we would have got the 10 like we usually trade. Well, crap. So we were trying for about what? I was trying to get almost 20 points out of that. And we may try to re-enter. We'll wait and see if this holds here. I mean, it would have paid your 10 points. You just wouldn't have got the runner. Man, looks like it wants to. I gotta make sure it loses the 46s here. Make sure we lose the 40s. Just want to make sure it breaks on the other side of this gap first. Ah, damn it. Oh, I'm playing these a little different, so that's why I'm getting stopped out. right, let's do this. I might do better if it's going back the way I was doing. Ah, dang it. Hmm. We've left a lot of 10 points on the board. At least 3 this morning so far. A lot of 10-point moves. The runners haven't been panning on some of them, but the 10 points definitely. Looks like it wants to go, doesn't it? Now it's just kind of chopping sideways here. Holy goodness. Right now we're just kind of just wicking, just small body, big wicks. I mean, see if we get back above this gap. Nope. I mean, we've got a little 1 minute trend line going here. We can just break. Let's get a nice breakthrough here through the 30s. There's that trend break. Boy, look at this 1 minute trend line band. That happened so freaking quick. I didn't even got time to react. It happened so quick. Oh my gosh. I'd like to see if I can get one more little contract to run here. We're just gonna do one micro here, guys. Just one micro. We're already up to a little over $200 for the day. Ah, shit, it's gonna get stopped out here probably. Hopefully that'll hold. That's why I put it right above that 20 there. Need that 20 to hold. Do not want to see another retest of this 50 here. Okay, start taking some of my risk off here. This way we're just in it for 8 times 2, so $16 if we do lose the trade. Like I said, we're just trying to hold on to our green for the day. We're up 235. Yeah, 235. Man, it's like it's gonna get us. So we lost $16 on that one. We got our previous 10 on that last little dump here, but it happened so fast I didn't even have time to see it. It was just instant. Man, that's... So 26 should have been the stop there. Where is it at? Let me look at the, I mean, we've got looking at the ES over here. Oh, it's over here. Okay, so we retested the 20 again. See, I lost track of the ES. ES had a retest of that 20, kind of a failed breakout. Excuse me. We gotta go. If ES can reclaim the 20s, we look for a long here. Kind of need to reclaim that and also push up into this area, maybe make another retest for the 50% mark here, but the 619s. Yeah, looks like we're pushing back up too. Man, it looks like it's just ramping up just a... Just kind of chopping sideways, guys. Chopping sideways. Let's see if we stay below 500 here. Gotta lose those 90s. I just realized we're pushing in at 04s too. Shoot, be careful here. We're at those. Okay, I got the first target. What it is, we hit those 04s. That kind of had me a little nervous. I didn't realize we were that close. I didn't realize that we dropped down that fast because I thought we were still in the teens. But we at least got our 10-point target, so it kind of took care of that last little loss we took. Man, we reclaimed the 500 again. Wow, look at that nice solid bounce off the 604s. I think I'm hoping 604s is the bottom. We just start looking. What's up, Aaron? How are you doing today? I'm sorry, man. I got my chat down. My chat's kind of all over the place. Not my chat, but every time I click on one of my charts, it makes my chat disappear. So far it's a good morning. We're up 245 today on a funded account because we've only been trading funded so far today. Oh, goodness. Right now, we're just kind of just grinding back and forth. We're just like in a seek and destroy type mode here. No good follow through at the moment. Hopefully this will be the bottom. I'm hoping that 604 here will be the bottom and we can just push back up, maybe kind of be in a seek and destroy in between the 604 to 620 here. There's the 520 break. Whew. You got a long setup outer. Nice. Let's see if that was a retest of the 9 EMA here. And now let's see if this will hold for the push back up. So set up. Man. It looks like it just wants to go, but man, who knows? It's been seek and destroy at the moment. We'll try it here. I'm just going to do 2 micros. We could get our face ripped off because this thing's been in seek and destroy mode here. Ooh, it's not letting us down either, is it? Come on. At least give me my... Oh, shoot. Hope we didn't find the bottom. Where's the 604? Get another retest of the 604. All right, there we go. He knew he wanted the 80s. He wanted the 80s. We'll let the ATM strategy just get whatever it's going to get. We're still getting our initial 10. I mean, we're leaving actually a lot on the table if we were playing our normal size, but like I said, we're just trying to hold on to our profit. We've just been trying to add to our profit today, so we're up 267 so far. And like I said, we only been trading PA only today. We have no evals to trade. I feel like my stop loss should have been up at 492, but I don't know. It's been like so seek and destroy that you just almost need to take your 10 points and see what happens with the runner. Because I left money on the board not doing that while ago. Because I was just trying to leave a complete runner with an ATM strategy, and I just kept getting stopped out. So that's why we went back to just trying to take 10 points. Take a little bit, then just see if your runner can get you a big move. Man, I feel like we lose that 604s. It could just be a waterfall. Oh, there's that pivot we were looking for a while ago. That sucks. Didn't give it enough room and it hit our target. Ah. I still feel like we have room to go lower. What was this lows? I think 36 from previously. Eh. Yeah, what a freaking. Fourteens next, Southside. That was a 21 bounce or 9 bounce off the 80. Would have got your 10 points. Just being patient. Being patient. Dun, dun, dun. And did we find the bottom finally? All right, here's the macro here. So maybe we can get another little big move here. Just trading sideways at the moment. I think we're going to have to get back above those 500s if you look for long. Or even back above the 24s on the Do we short the pivot here? Let me try it here. I could get face ripped off here because it's been chopping back and forth. Come on, pivot. Couldn't even move my. Damn, I couldn't move up. I was trying to move it up to the 67s here. Was hoping once we lost that pivot, we'd clear out the what 36s, take out them lows. 36. And we're below that 604. There's another retest. We're in macro time too, right? Yeah, macro time. Probably when it dumps, it's just going to dump so hard you're going to have to sit here and just watch it, unfortunately. Come on, sell through the pivot. It's going to bounce off the 50s. No, it didn't. Oh, no. This thing just gonna miss our freaking thing. God dang it. Oh my God, it got with like a tick on my target. Oh goodness, I swear. Let's see if that pivot holds up here. We're back at a pivot there at the 58s. I thought we'd retest that freaking IBH down at the 36s. I still feel like we're going down. Going straight back up. So you got to see us get back above 604 if you want to consider longs. That was a bounce off your 21 EMA there. So we're just kind of watching that 604 level. And it got in too late. All right. This right here is just basically taking a trade off the ES. See how the ES was pumping through that 604? So I don't even really look and see where I'm at on the ES sometimes when I do that. I just take that based on what the ES is doing. No runner still, but we did get. Only thing we did was pretty much get back the profit that we lost from that last trade. So we're still up 262 for the day. Not the NASDAQ is what we were talking about earlier. I mean, the ES, it held that 604. Man, this is the. We already got one contract off really fast. So we're still in this just for 10 bucks. Ah, my runners keep getting stopped, man. 531's buy side. Wait for the sweep. I was hoping to get another push back up to the 619s. We might just do one micro and see if we can get a big move. Hey, I'd love to see a move all the way back up to those 600s. Get back above those 500s. What'd you say your sell side was? Was that the 531? No? No, you're... No. We're taking a little bit more trade just because we're trading with 1 and 2 micros right now, guys. We ran to the top of that range. I was hoping we'd stay back above the 500s here. We're probably going to get stopped out here. It's pushing the... Looks like we want to lose those 500s. And that's kind of a bounce off your 50 EMA there. Let's see if it holds. Maybe. Come on, push the 50 EMA. Nah. There we go. There we go. Butter. Butter. Let's see this baby run. To the moon, baby. I really don't want to. I'm trying to keep from taking profit just because it's 1 micro. So we're looking for that like $80 or so off just 1 micro. But I think that 40 is like a freaking wall there. That's the only thing that worries me. And we just ran all these wicks. Damn, we could push all the way back down. Damn it. We're not going to let it come down a second time. All right. All right, so that pushed us over 300 for the day on the funded accounts. Pretty good day so far. I was hoping for an $80 move off that freaking 1 micro. That's why we chose 46. But I remembered as that was happening is that freaking 40 was a wall from earlier. Didn't quite get to the 40, but between that 30 and 40. Plus, we're at the top of the range on this buy-sell momentum chart, tier 2. Anytime we get above the 000, then we start pushing into the 1 on the positive side. You kind of start slowing down and have to have a pullback. Man, I almost wish I'd have traded the $300 on my funded that we're up $800 on. Man, that'd have pushed us over $1,000 today. It's just the move higher. I like to get in this trade cheap. Usually at 19 is my stop loss. Nope. Oh, excuse me. Time is it 10? Yeah. I have to end my stream around 11:30 today. All right, this is just one micro here. So what are we risking? 20 bucks? Yeah, 20 bucks. This will probably be my last little trade of the day here, guys. The slow range conditions. Yeah, that's why we're just keeping it small. Okay. All right, so that's just gonna leave us with 290. We won't take any more trades today on the fundeds. We really did push our fundeds to the limit today, guys. We were trading a lot, even though we kind of got down to the small side on the end because we just, if you get up a couple $100, you definitely want to hold on to it. So we were just trying to keep adding and adding. We added almost $100 just trading just a few micros. So didn't really get any good in supply demand areas today outer on TradingView. So this is why we didn't really trade off of those levels today. I was hoping we would get another retest of this 5 minutes or even this 15 minutes back up here, but I don't know if I have enough time to do that or not today. I think above 20 on the ES is definitely primed to look to get back into the longs. That's what I was hoping for, is the ES. I mean, I still think we're moving up. It's just my stop loss just wasn't big enough. I think we should have been long above that 604 down here, which we did get. We did take a long off the 604. This is why we took the break back up through the 604. Most of the time, whenever we lose these support levels, then come back through them, most of the time we stay above them. That's why I say above 20, more likely we're probably going all the way back up to the 40s on the ES. Ugh. All right, 16 and 40 are about the same spot on the ES. Man, if we get above those 40s, man. See all the bouncing we had in the 40s? I mean, we had a lot of support in those 40s. And plus, you haven't ran your 50%. You got your 200 moving average. Got a big gap here. Let's see if the 40s hold here. Look at the 40s. Come on. 40s holding. Oh, come on, 40s. See if we can take it to the top of this gap here. We're in the middle of this gap here at the 50s. A lot of times 50s is usually a reversal though, so you got to be mindful of that too. I'm going to break even, be a free trade. 1 micro left. 49. Ah, shoot. Stop loss may not be big enough. All right. Let's see if this 40 holds up. Where's the ES at? Ooh, if we get above that 20, man, we could just get a little moonshot here. Little non-EMA pullback at the bottom of this gap, man. Just one micro, guys. We can't get above this 20. It's not going to go, though. So we're just in this trade for 16 bucks. Nice. Woo. We traded your gap outer. 84 was your buy side, so that's why we just chose what we did. Nice. All right, like I said, we're just trying to add to our winner, up 365 for the day. So one more nice little winner before the end of the day or end of the morning. So like I said, that 620, that was your buy side there, or to take you a run, because we could push all the way back up to the 60.42s. You got your 200 EMA at the 612. So like I said, if my entries look weird on my charts, it's because we're trading all of our trades this morning. We've taken off of Rico candles, but I'm just mirroring them. Just lately, I've been finding it easier to take trades on Rico candles because it does away with all that in-between mess. I don't have to see all the wicks. I can kind of get an idea of where momentum is. So and these are a little bit on the faster side. These are 25 Ricos. You can go to the 35s. It's a little bit slower. If you ever try trading with Ricos, these are a little bit slower. But you can see the upward trend pretty much since what, 480s. Wow, so we did get the 600. I was wondering if we were going to get that 200 EMA touch there. So like I said, what the ES level was, I get those from Manzini. And you can get those free on Twitter. So he pretty much gave us the levels to follow this morning. And if you traded that 42 fell this morning, that's that short I took this morning once that 42 fell. And then we dipped 20, we lost 20, kept going. And see, now we're reclaiming all of that. So this is why I took the long just now above this 20, the 20 or 60-20. And if you like it a little bit more in depth, he does offer a newsletter. Yeah, we're about to hit that 50% mark here at the 620s. That's kind of where I thought we would go, but I didn't want to push my luck outer. I just like, all right, outer said buy size at 680 or 584. We'll just use that. So I just used that buy side that you were talking about. Because I know a lot of times whenever we push up into these 90s, we get some kind of like reversal, which this might have been the reversal off of that, because that was right there at the 90s. Not quite, but it was close. Yeah, well, I'm trading just low risk right now, Outer. We're only risking like $20, $40 a trade right now. And I've gotten 10 points almost every single trade that I've taken, except for like maybe a few. And that's why I try to start putting it on 2 micros so I can at least get one 10-point trade. Then that way it's a free trade if I need to have a 10-point negative, a 10-point stop loss. That last trade could have been worth nothing because it was just 1 micro that we're in that last one. Or was it 2? Maybe it was 2. I couldn't remember if it was 1 or 2. Oh, it eats 10. A 10-point trade commission eats 5 points. Yeah, that's why I need that big runner. This way it kind of makes it a free trade. All right, guys, I got to head out. Thank you guys for watching this morning. Hopefully you guys were able to catch some of that big short this morning. I feel like I left a lot on the table on that one because I think one of my original shorts were at literally, I think, 697. Thank you, Outer. You too, man. Tomorrow we're going to try to do all day. I don't have anything to do tomorrow. So, yes. So if you look at my commissions this morning, Outer, we had $65 in commissions. So really, net liquidations only at our net. Basically, we'll start out with $25,300 tomorrow because we'll have $65 in fees today. I'm kind of not mad. I thought today was going to be super choppy, and I didn't trade the funded account that we're up $800 on. Yeah, like I said, man, between the Rico charts and this chart here has really been helping me a lot with directional. It's been keeping me from like getting in bad trades, at the bottom or the top using the Ricos and these. All right, guys, have a good one. Thank you.